Hi everyone, it's Lily or CoolRiceBunnies, and today I will be unboxing and reviewing the Womier GamaKay K87 Acrylic RGB keyboard. I was kindly sent this board for review, but this video is not sponsored, and like always, all thoughts and opinions are my own. The keyboard came in this brown cardboard box with slight damage on the side, but everything inside was just fine. It comes complete with a user manual, keyboard brush, keycap puller, a switch puller, and a white USB-C to USB-A cable. The keyboard itself has 87 keys with a TKL layout and designated arrow keys. TKL stands for 10 keyless and is basically a full-size keyboard without the number pad. Here's a side-by-side comparison to my 60% keyboard. While it is slightly bigger, this layout is preferred by many because you still have access to many of your function keys without taking up too much desk space. There are non-adjustable rubber feet on the back of the keyboard that gives it a slight tilt, but it does seem to be a little less raised than I'm used to. As you might have spotted on the box, I picked the board with yellow Gateron switches. Other switch options include blue, red, black, and brown. Gateron yellows are a good starter linear switch, especially when lubed. The top housing is transparent, which is good for the RGB, and the feel of it is smooth and in between a red or black switch in terms of weight. The PCB is hot-swappable, which I always see as a plus, especially for beginner enthusiasts who want to try out different switches later down the line or mod/build their keyboard without soldering. It takes 5 or 3-pin switches, which is another plus, so you won't be limited on your switch choices. However, the PCB does have north-facing LEDs, which means you would have some interference with keycaps such as GMKs or cherry profile keycaps. The keycaps are OEM profile, doubleshot ABS keycaps with a very slight texture and minimalist looking font. They are not the worst ABS keycaps in terms of durability, but they are still thinner than most PBT keycaps. The doubleshot aspect helps that RGB really shine through nicely, and the legends won't fade away. But I think most people will switch these out for something of higher quality. This is a wired keyboard with a removable USB-C cable and port placed on the right side, and due to the design of the case, the USB-C plug does stick out slightly. The case itself is made out of 3 separate pieces of frosted acrylic plastic held together with 11 screws. I like the look of the frosted acrylic, and I think it does a beautiful job of diffusing the RGB. Overall, it feels well built. The keyboard comes with 18 pre-installed backlight effects, each customizable to a specific color. Not only are the lights behind the keys, but the border of the case also has its own set of lights. You can download software for the keyboard where you can set key macros, customize each individual key light to your liking, and play around with the pre-installed effects and add additional colors to your board. I made this custom effect called Candy Sunset, and it's so cute with the pastel lighting. The board comes with white clip-in stabilizers, and the spacebar has some slight factory lubing. The other stabilizers are not lubed at all, and there is quite a bit of rattle. These would definitely benefit from a clip, lube, and band-aid mod. So there you have it. Do I recommend this keyboard? The hot-swappable PCB and customizable RGB are great features for the cost of this board, but I think those who are willing to give the board a few modifications and swap out the keycaps will get the most bang for their buck. Even if you're not an enthusiast, I think this is one of the nicest RGB acrylic boards for this price range, and the stock switches are pretty good. I'm quite satisfied with this board and will definitely be modding it to see what improvements I can make on the feel and sound. If you made it this far, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!